Welcome YouTubers. I just want to show you one of my bikes. Actually, I got a couple more over here. I'll show you them some other time. This is a 1983 Goldwing Interstate. You see the 1100 here. Now it has some chrome updates. When I received the bike a few years ago, it was not running and the person just wanted to get rid of it. And what ended up happening was it was a starter, which is common with this model. So I removed the starter thanks to goldwingdocs.com and cleaned it up, installed it, and was able to fire it up. I had to change the batteries and tires and what have you, but that was it. I did carb sync, valve adjustments, drive shaft, lubed it and removed it, lubed it, and all that stuff. Timing belts, pulleys, carb sync. This past winter I actually changed the stator, which you have to drop the engine to do, and so now it's up and running anyway, so it's ready for 2016. Anyway, I'll give you a little walk around. Again, there's chrome on there. There's the aftermarket floorboards and what have you. I've also added these, it's called air wings. You can look at them online. They're a great little feature to have. You can actually move them in that position and that'll actually draw air into you if it's on a hot day and what have you. Alright, I have put these lights on, which are equivalent to high beams on the headlight. I just put those in actually a couple days ago, and just for night driving. I've actually controlled them through a switch, which I'll show you in a bit. Right down there is my my little, I guess it's a spoiler, and those little lights light up right there and what have you. Now this bike here came with these fork guards, or not guards but covers, and you can see the little Goldwing insignia there, and I guess they call those the Ring of Fire or something like that. They don't actually work right now. When I got it, there was a lot of shorts on this in the wiring. A lot of fuses were blown, and anyway, a lot had to do with the wiring of the lights. Anyway, so going around here, I guess here's the air wings on the other side. Little feature here. Instead of looking through the sight glass, I'm not sure if it was the previous owner or the owner before that, but they added a dipstick, and it's quite accurate actually. They've got the marks laid out on the actual stick itself, and it's a lot better to do, or a lot better to read rather, a lot easier too than the sight glass. Alright, it's got the chrome covers. Of course you got the saddlebags. Now I do have the top box, which is right over there. I took it off just for ease of putting it on the stand and what have you, and just cleaning it up. It's a lot easier with the box off. And also on the box I put another headlight, the bottom bar. Those two lights actually are hooked up to my brake light, so it's just a little bit better visibility on braking. This is your hitch. I've never carried anything or towed anything with it, so I have no idea how well it does. I imagine it's limited. Anyway, going around now, I'll show you the gauges here. Here are some switches here. This it was a chrome aftermarket, same as this. This is a lockable cover. I don't know if you can see that okay. And this is the switches. Okay, continuing on. Got some aftermarket, like I said, there's a lot of aftermarket in terms of chrome covers. They put around the speakers and everything else. In terms of gauges, we've got a regular tack here, which I just changed the cable on as well. It actually broke. Speedometer, what have you. It's got almost 74,000 miles. You've got your temperature, and this is of course your engine temp, and fuel gauge. Above it, you'll see, hopefully I'm reading this right here, we got voltage, and that's your outside temperature, the 59. That's the temperature, of course, in my garage. And over here we have the radio, and that gives you the actual it's got the actual station there. And this last one, I don't have it hooked up. It's a CB, which is part over here. I guess that's your CB there, and it'll give you the channel there. So and the little button here, you can actually dim the actual display itself a bit if you need to, depending on the sunlight or what have you. All right, so that's that right there. Anybody who's had a Goldwing, this is like I said, a GL1100 83. This, of course, everything here will be recognizable here. We got our choke up here. On the older versions, they had the choke actually on the handlebars. Here's you can control your radio station. This is a mute button. This is a channel search. I know down here is your for your CB, which again I'm not using on here. Believe it or not, this one here, this is a factory that came from Honda, is the cassette deck. Now it does work, but I do not use it because, well, you can't beat MP3s for sound. I mean, cassettes, I guess we're all tone deaf back. I don't know, it was just terrible sound. Anyway, here's your radio right here, and we got, it shows the clock there as well. Right, so it's kind of cool. That's it. There we got little vents here. This is if it's hot out, you can actually cool yourself. Or, well, cool yourself with a degree. It's just wind coming at you. All right, so over here we've got, here's your gas cap down here in case someone's ever seen that before. I actually have the original owner's manual for this one, the GL1100 Interstate right there, and the tools that came with it, right? And here is I just hooked up for electric vests and what have you. I hooked it up just so that, well, because I'm in Canada and it's always freaking cold here. so anyway, so that's that. What else? Oh, this big windshield. This is huge, this windshield. Of course, this is definitely an aftermarket windshield. It's not the original. I like to get the original just because it's a lot lower. This one here, you have to be about 7'3" to actually see over that windshield. It is quite high. It does wrap around as well. The regular windshield comes right here, and this one here wraps around. I'm not sure how it'd feel with the other, the stock one, but I'd like to get one just to put it in. Try it out. It'd be a little bit lower as well. And what else? And I just added these just for viewing. Blind spot. I also put heated grips on here, which is controlled from down here. Right, and then of course the throttle lock. Now this did come with an aftermarket cruise, but the cruise never worked, and I'm not sure if it was actually the cruise device or a module. Could never really test it to make sure, but it did have it, and I kept it all. But so one of these days I may give it a shot. All right, so that's it. Just wanted to let you show you my Goldwing Interstate, and you know, if you like it, just select like, you know, and I'll show you my other bikes on other videos. So anyway, I'm Red ZRX, and you have a great and safe ride in summer. Thank you. Bye.